Good afternoon, welcome to Resource Prepping. I'm your host Greg. Welcome to the new subscribers. I really appreciate you and I thank you. Please continue to like, subscribe, ring that bell, and refer to this channel to help the growth. Well, we've been very busy here today since it was really nice. It's amazing to go from 0-degree weather to 70 degrees in a matter of a couple days, so I'm taking advantage of it, working on a couple projects for any future livestock we have. And while I was working, I was pondering all the gaffes with Joe Biden that is absolutely destroying any credibility the United States may or may not have left. And all those gaffes, everything that has to be walked back. But then I also wondered, all of a sudden now, Hunter Biden's laptop is really percolating. And there's a lot of people that are getting very interested in it, like the district attorney in Delaware, the IRS, the grand jury, Durham, and all those people that may be interested in justice. Now, I'm not saying there's going to be justice. I'm saying let's see where it goes. But my question to you, and you can help me answer this, is say Hunter Biden is indicted by the grand jury on the evidence of hiding money from the IRS, taking bribes, and it leads to Joe Biden. Now, Joe is going to have to make a decision here. Does he stick with it and pardon Hunter Biden, which would be a firestorm in itself? Does he stick with it and say it never happened, and then the Republicans take Congress and there will be an investigation that's been promised? Does he recuse himself, let Joe Biden or let Hunter Biden take his chances with the prosecuting attorneys, if there is any, and the jury, and then as president pardon his son, but he would be forced to step down, I guarantee you? Or, because of so many gaffes and because his mental capabilities is on the decline, do they say, Joe, you're tied into Hunter Biden's laptop. They have overwhelming evidence you're corrupt. It is best for this country to resign rather than face impeachment or even a trial yourself. So he resigns, and then that leaves that ridiculously stupid Kamala Harris as president. Is that a possibility? Yeah, we would be in further trouble than we were ever before. But then she would have to have a vice president. And look who's jumping up out of the clear blue and saying, yeah, I may or may not run for president, Hillary Clinton. So does Kamala Harris, in a prearranged agreement with the Democrats in power right now and the Democrat National Party, does Joe Biden resign, Kamala Harris takes over as president, naming Hillary Clinton as vice president with the proviso she isn't indicted? So then if she names Hillary Clinton as vice president and the Republicans go after Kamala Harris, and rightfully so, for being a stupid, incompetent fool that she is, could that leave Hillary Clinton as president? Could we have special elections? Could the new Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, if he is elected as Speaker of the House and the Republicans take over the Congress, could he fall into the presidency by default? And would he be able to if he was leading the impeachment charges against the president and vice president? There are so many options that's going on spinning in my head while I'm working, it almost makes you have a blood clot. So what if they say, Hunter Biden, you're indicted for all kinds of stuff? What happens then? What happens to the country? What happens if they make Joe Biden take a cognitive test and they 25th Amendment him because he's of his mental capacity. That would leave Kamala Harris. Would Kamala Harris, instead of Hillary Clinton, bring in Michelle Obama to continue Obama's third term, which is what they're doing right now? You think about that. There is so much going on, and all the time, this gaffe machine is there making speeches. He's going to entertain more foreign dignitaries. And now the chief of staff and his underlings have announced that they're not going to fill in the blanks as much with our president of the United States, because he denied whatever happened, and he claims he was talking to the Ukrainian troops in Poland instead of American, airborne troops. The man is incompetent. Everybody's realizing it now. But why is the press now making an issue out of Hunter Biden's laptop when they buried it for a year and denied it was even real? And what would happen to those other so-called intelligence officers, CIA and all these other people that signed their name saying it was Russian disinformation? What happens to them? And what would happen to the confidence in this government, knowing full well that they lied, they buried the truth, they're corrupt, China has everything on Joe Biden or Hunter Biden or both, and it all comes spilling out? The press buried it, knowing that it would cause him to lose the election. What happens to the people that said it's Russian disinformation? Are they suffering any consequences? Will Hunter Biden suffer any consequences? And how would this affect your prepping? Who knows? It could cause complete and total chaos, and quite possibly special elections if all the heads of the appointed government were suddenly removed from office by the Republican Congress for incompetence or whatever, negligence. Impeachment process could go to the head of national security, who is doing nothing but leaving the gates open for foreign people. That's what I was thinking of while I was building more pens and fencing and everything else, getting ready for what may or may not be coming, but I'm pretty sure it's coming. And with all the chaos and confusion, why now is Hunter Biden's laptop front and center on CNN and in Congress? Just something to think about. Leave your comments and thoughts down below. I'd like to know where this may be going in your opinion. Get yourself right with God. Get baptized in the name of Jesus Christ. Greg out.